Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sparks Plays Minecraft. Remember this place? This is the witch farm, which I built quite a while ago. Shortly before... Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I just knocked all the torches out. Oh well, it's fine. So, oh my god, that reversing lorry is so loud. Oh, building work outside your house sucks, guys. It really does. Okay, so we're back at the witch farm to do some work. I have a double layer of cobblestone there in preparation. Basically, we're going to do a bit of work on the witch farm. Just try and get it basically working is what I want. Because it's been sitting here for quite a while without working. And I've got some TNT charges set up under these pressure plates, and this is just in the hopes that we won't accidentally have TNT catapulted up and blowing up the farm. So let's do this. TNT is always fun to work with. Woohoo! Looks pretty deep and ominous, and probably quite a bit deeper than I needed it to be. So yes, this is the drop shaft. We're going to drop our... Ooh, I hear something. We're going to drop our witches down here, and then basically the drop should kill them, which will be good. That's what we want. We can set up a hopper system down here to collect the drops. We know about this area. We wanted to sort of, I'm sure we've shown a few videos, we were trying to clear the entire area out down to bedrock, and that was quite an ambitious project, and especially not going to happen now because the news is that we are resetting the server. Talk with Crazy Man, we're happy to mention this now, but the accidental server is being reset for 1.7. Hopefully it's going to coincide with our 256 subscriber special. This is not where I wanted to be. I don't know where I am now. Ow. So, yeah, the server's being reset. We've got plans for our new map, making some changes and things. Please tell me I'm not lost in here now. Oh, thank goodness. And as a result, everything we're doing on this world is going to be deleted, which is why there's been sort of a slight drop in video releases recently. It's a little bit disheartening releasing videos when any work you do is going to be gone, but this witch farm's been sort of a long running project on the server, and I kind of wanted to just get it working, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's what we're sort of going to be working on today. I keep hearing a spider over here. We are not going to be clearing out enough area. What we're going to be doing is similar to the way that my... just realised it's going to be very hard to get out now. Can I? Oh, so close. How do I get out? It looks like the... Oh, it looks like it was a good thing I had two layers there. Look, that bottom layer was almost completely destroyed. It's only the top layer that was unscathed, so... Very good. I thought there may be some upwards projectiles. I keep losing track of what I'm going to say. I'm clearly out of practice with Let's Playing. Yeah, so the witch farm is still intact. That's very good news. This is our drop shaft, and if you remember, somewhere around here, we are right over by the mob farm in the sky, which is just over there and isn't rendering. But what we're going to do is, rather than clearing out all the area to stop mobs spawning anywhere but inside the witch farm, we are going to build a little platform directly above the witch farm, make sure that this floor that I'm stood on here is half slabbed or lit up, and then basically we should be so far away from the caves underground that nothing can spawn there. We'll be too far away, and we'll position ourselves so that we're just above the witch farm, so the witch farm is on the edge of available spawning space. So that's the plan. First of all, though, we need to drop our witches. We need to drop them down 35 blocks to kill them, I believe. I worked out. So yeah, this is sort of a bit of a season finale for Sparks Plays Minecraft. I think I'm not entirely sure what Crazy Man is planning. I think he has at least one more Minecraft with a Madman for this season coming out. But we may have an ALP or two. Who knows? Generally, though, this is kind of a season finale for season 1 of Sparks Plays Minecraft on the ALP map. So what can you expect from season 2? As far as ALP goes, we're not entirely sure. It's going to be similar sort of group project stuff, working on things like that. There's a couple of changes to the server we're going to make, which we're keeping secret for now, but we think will hopefully make your viewing pleasure that much more pleasurable. As for Sparks Plays Minecraft, I've been thinking a lot and very excitedly about my plans for the reset, and I'm going to tell you now because 1.7 is pretty close, and I just want to make sure that people are kind of know what's going to be happening and kind of hopefully excited for seeing what I can do with the new server. The main plan is I want to have a base. I don't want to go for a fully automatic Fest Tower style design again, but I do think automation is fun, redstone and stuff is fun, so I will probably be quite redstone heavy in my Let's Plays, but I'm going to give myself 2 sort of limitations or challenges, I don't know how you want to call it. The first is I'm going to have as much of my base as possible powered by mobs. If you've been watching my Lectures in Lab Coats series recently, you'll know that I'm quite interested in mob manipulation. Sort of, I made the zombie clock and the calculator that used zombie AI to measure things out. So mob manipulation is something I've been enjoying recently. Crazy Man has warned me that mobs are very difficult to transport around and stuff. We will see. Hopefully he's wrong. But yes, so we're going to be what coordinates am I on? 29. Our platform can be at 30. Let's do 34. 35 would be enough to drop them. Okay, so yes, the first thing is I'm going to have everything as mob powered as possible. So farms are going to be mob controlled where I can get it. I'm going to have automatic doors, hopefully, which are activated through proximity detection with mobs. Things like that. Is this the right point? This is the corner here. Trying to work out where this shaft is supposed to go. Here. Okay. And the other challenge that I'm setting myself for my new single player base, we will continue to do single player episodes, I think, or at least I will in the reset. The other condition or challenge I'm setting myself is that I'm really struggling to talk today, aren't I? Basically, I've always felt that redstone is very cool, but it's very strange also how there's no power requirements. There's no, redstone torches burn indefinitely, stuff like that. So, what I plan to do is what I want to do is I want to have a generator, probably mob powered, but also using fuel of some kind. So junk items or wood or saplings. I haven't quite decided how it should work yet, but this generator is going to have a redstone line running out of it, and it basically keeps that redstone line on. And if I run out of fuel, the redstone line will turn off, and I'm going to have my rule to be that every contraption I build has to be connected to this generator by that redstone line. I'm not going to have the line pulse because I think it will cause too much lag. I may have it flicker if the power is running low as a sort of a feature thing. But in general, that's the case. I'm going to be connecting everything up to this generator, which means that my base will be limited to around the loaded chunks of that generator, I suppose. I'm thinking about maybe building on an island. I don't know. If you have any thoughts as to where you'd like to see me build my new base, you can write them in the comments. But yeah, the generator will power everything. I'm doing the thing with my hands, power. So the idea being that if it runs out of fuel, I will have to all the parts of my base will stop working, just as a sort of extra little touch for my base. So yeah, that's the plan. I don't want to tell you too much about what we're doing as a group, Crazy Man and I, in the update, because I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to talk about. We've got some really interesting ideas, some changes to the play style, and hopefully it'll be really fun for you guys to watch. So I'm going to finish off this this drop shaft and go back to my base and grab some hoppers, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, well, we're done. I'm done. Basically, I've flattened out this whole area, half slabbed it, so that this surface is clear of slime spawning. If I'd used torches, slimes could have continued to spawn. And I half slabbed the base of this, and there's a little half slab ring around here so no light gets through. So it's pretty good. You know, the center is completely dark across the entire spawning space, which is useful. There's a witch in there. I've been pressing this button every now and again to send them down, and occasionally they don't always fall, and I think I have a solution for that. I think the reason is this piston is pushing out for 1 second, and this one's pushing out for 1 second because it's a direct button press. So I think I might add I have to add a clock to it anyway, and then maybe use a pulse limiter as well to speed it up a little bit and hopefully shake those witches loose. So if we head down here, this is my little access ladder. I haven't bothered doing an item elevator or anything yet, but it seems to be fine to be down here. There's a room full of hoppers. You can see I did actually shoot a witch down earlier. Did I get that? I didn't hear any noise. Anyway, so let's see what we've collected up so far. This is just from me sort of pressing the button every now and again while I've been half slabbing. You know, not bad, not bad. Yeah, so that's sort of coming together. I've got to add a clock and a platform at the top of this for us to stand on, and then we can sort of have a look at what sort of rates we have. Quite a lot of chests all over the place at the moment. So yeah, it seems to be coming together okay. It's not going to be 100% efficient, but it'll do, I'm sure. I'm not really sure why I dug this pit out here. It's not really needed, but I'm going to leave it for now. Nothing can spawn down there anyway, so it's safe. And I suppose it adds a little bit of depth to the build, I don't know. Right, I'm going to get some redstone supplies. There's a few here already, and I'll be back. Alright, well, our clock is all set up. Ooh, half slabs. Come on. Yes. Okay, so this is our clock. I've currently turned it off using this lever up here, but if I turn it on, basically what we have here is a circular clock running around there, turning this torch on and off. This is the pulse limiter, which reduces that pulse down to 1 tick, and that line just simply runs up to the top where I can't get out. To the top where our button is. Let me show you. The entire wiring is spawn proof. I've put half slabs over everything, but it does give out some light, so I need to encase it fully to make sure that the light doesn't bleed into the spawn chambers. There's also some torches down here, so yeah, the output from the pulse limiter runs up this line here into that repeater, and then just powers the whole contraption. As you can see, I made it quite a lot faster, so now chunk in 2 or 3 ticks it'll pop back and forth, which I'm hoping will dislodge the witches better. Some of the witches weren't dropping through. I'm not sure if it was because they were tracking me because I was too close, or whether it was because the shifting floors weren't shifting enough. I don't know. But yeah, this is basically, the clock is done. If I take these torches out, you can see that these repeaters are giving out light as they go. So I'm going to block all of this off to make sure it stays dark, and then I'll be right back. Did you see that? It runs even when we're down here. I mean, we're surrounded by caves right now. Most of them aren't lit, so we can stand down here, but the efficiency won't be great, and we'll probably get a slowness potion to the face. But that's good to know that it is working. We have a few drops here. I could probably build an item elevator, but not really going to be worth it for this episode, I don't think. So the last thing remaining is simply a platform up into the air above this system. I just need to go double check all the numbers to do that. I need to check how high up I need to be to stay in range, but to cut out as many of the caves as possible. But seems to be running pretty well. I'm quite happy with the design generally. I mean, the shifting floor idea is originally Doc M's, but this farm is designed entirely by myself, which I'm quite pleased about. The only thing I don't like about it is the repeaters do sort of flash and give off light as they run, which generates a bit of lag and also temporarily lights the spawn platforms up, and it looks kind of slightly trippy. But all in all, quite a nice design. I'm probably going to try and do some sort of witch farm at some point on the new server as well when we get around to that. So I'll be right back when I've checked out those facts. Okay, well that's done. We have quite a nice view of the perimeter we dug out for the witch farms. The mob farm over there should be too far away for us to spawn, but we are 128 blocks above the base of the falling trap. So the way that I think it works is that, hang on, let me just check this a second. 128 blocks in a circular radius from you, mobs will despawn after a random amount of time after 30 seconds. So they will exist for 30 seconds, and then after 30 seconds there's a random chance every tick that they'll despawn. So if they're outside of that 128 block radius, it means that they will despawn instantly. So I wanted to make sure that the bottom of the falling trap was within range, otherwise they would despawn as they're falling, I think. So we're currently at Y162. The falling base is at 35, so we are pretty much 128 blocks from the base. I've got the clock turned on. I actually popped down quickly when the clock was off after pillaring up here, and I've got a little screenshot of how it looks. It's a little dark, but you can see there's quite a lot of witches in there. So I think if I just hang around up here, I'm going to hang around AFK for an hour or so, and then we can head back down, and if there's a lot of items in that double chest, then we know that it's working. So this spot here is right at the very central top of this farm. So very good. I'll be back in a couple of seconds for you, in about an hour for me. Okay guys, well, an hour has passed and I'm very curious to see what sort of drop count we have here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Hopefully we have a good amount. The nice thing about being so high up is that if a mob does spawn outside of this farm, it will... And I noticed there's a slime down there, that's not good, I don't know where he's spawning. If a mob does spawn outside of the system, after 30 seconds plus, he will despawn, so it doesn't lock the system down with a slowly accumulating collection of mobs you don't want. But yeah, let's have a look and see what sort of drops we have. I'm hoping we have some. Here we go. Well, that's not bad for an hour. That's a couple of stacks of stuff. Of course, most of this isn't useful. Slime ball. The redstone is good. The bottles, kind of good. I don't know, gunpowder is useful. Definitely the redstone and the glowstone are the main things we're interested in with this farm. And I am actually out of food, so I'm going to take those. And they'll keep me going for a bit, I think. So I'd say that's a mission successful. A successful mission. It wasn't a mission. Project completed. Project working, could do with more work, but it's fine. Or something. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So this may very well be the last episode of Sparks Plays Minecraft Season 1. I'm looking very much forward to seeing you all in Season 2. As I said, if you have any comments about this season, or if you want to suggest something for me to do in the next season, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to hear that kind of thing. So I will see you all probably in 1.7. So thank you very much for supporting us through Season 1. We have been working on quite a big sub special to finish it off, because we're very close to 256, which was our next milestone. Very exciting. And yeah, thank you very much for all the support through season 1. I'm looking forward to starting season 2 afresh, and I'm sure it's going to be even more awesome for everybody involved. So bye.